I am from Strea. Is that how you say that? I have no idea I have no idea where that is. Started watching you because your voice is soothing. I hate my voice. But people seem to like it, which is awesome. That's part of the reason I started doing YouTube. And I like listening to people's thought processes in these sort of games. I do like talking through my thought process. And voice your thoughts, which is nice. I appreciate that. I need to find me team wherever they are. Oh, wait. I don't care about this. Skip. Yeah, I hate tutorials in games. I really hate. I feel like they mix in story and tutorial too, which makes it even worse. All right, we're playing the video game. I don't know where Strea is. I should look that up. I won't look it up right now. YouTube is weird. It like messes with your head a little bit. Where I'm like, nobody even watches me. It doesn't matter. I can Google things without having to worry about something weird popping up. But you see big people do things and they get in trouble, and it's enough that I'm like, I'm not gonna do anything on video. I could just pause though. No, new ranked game. We're good. Okay, we're gonna lag for all day. If I remember, plus it'll help me register it in my mind. I was gonna say I'm trying to work on my memory, but I'm not. I'm trying to not lose my memory. Strea. It is a place. I feel like it would be, I don't know. I don't want to take a guess because I'm going to end up guessing way off. We have 10 gold right now. We're losing this first fight, but we have a broom and a sand. Do I roll? No, because this gold is worth the most it will ever be, basically on round 2. Why? Because the game could give me something broken. What am I going to find in the shop rolling? Second broom? Second sand? I was probably losing that fight. It was like a 50-50 at best. Now we have a boomerang dagger. And an oil lamp. Are they the best? They're pretty good. And this sword. They're pretty good. So to get that sword, what am I going to do? I need a little bit of stamina. Not much. Just a little bit. The reason I want this sword is it's a quick attack, and this buffs a weapon. Okay, cool, good talk. And there is a whetstone, but it's overpriced. Overpriced whetstone. What about this? I don't debuff. Wait, I do debuff people. Wait. I have a whole bag over here that I could sell to get 2 more gold worth of... God, the game lags when I move. Is it because of the googly eye? What is causing the lag? I want an analysis. Why does everything... Look, this stupid shopkeeper I wish they removed from the game entirely. It has like 4 moving parts. Their paw is moving. And it's all creating lag. You make sparkles and lines and glowing, and it's all bad. Give me the option to turn it off. Okay, I'm a hater. Start the battle. Stop hating on the video game. We win this so easy. Thanks for the buffs. Thanks for the buffs. We should win this so easy, right? Shuffle does not outdamage me. Okay. I mean, it could. We just got a Shelly with an Amulet of the Wild. It is difficult for me to express how strong that is. Maybe it's not that strong, but it's kind of strong. It's early, and I'm happy, and I'm waking up. I don't know. All right, what are we doing? The things. All of the things. So I want to put that whetstone in between these two, but to do that, I have to spend a bunch of money. Oh, I was thinking I could put the goobling in between the two. That was it. Could put the Shelly over here. Why? Because when the Shelly goes off, that's 0.1 max stamina. Wait, no. Never mind. You're a neutral item. Neutral. Spikes. I mean, I think this is already pretty good. What about heavy drinking? What about mana mastery for later? So far, I haven't been doing the staff mana thing. But I would take basically any of the staffs if I do have mana. No, that's not true. I would take Spike Staff, I would take Crit Staff, I would take Cupcake Staff, maybe Unhealing Staff, probably not. Spicy Banana. I'm pretty good at using stamina. But this one stops using stamina. I don't know. It's on sale. It's decent. Random skill. So what am I selling to do this? I think I'm selling this. But the broccoli gives a lot of buffs. So I could sell this, and this, and that. No, that's too much. Broccoli's gone. This is gone. So now, decisions. Would I rather have tons of healing? It's not that much healing. Good amount of healing. So, stamina. We have 6 stamina. We're going to burn through that. That's 18 healing. Then we're going to burn through 1 stamina every second, basically. 1 stamina every second is 3 healing every second. And we use more later. Could also get heavy drinking for Shelly. Give me random. Random's fun. Drag the random into the box. God, it was so good. Nice to meet you. We had this last time. It was really good. It's even better this time because we have a dagger ring. I like it. Stamina. Takes up too much space. Is it too late for this whetstone? I don't know. The reason it feels too late is daggers just gained a lot of value. I don't even know if I want this sword. Kind of do. Start the battle. Keep it reserved. We'll see what the game gives us. Why do I have a green gem? And why is it not in a weapon? I have so many questions for myself. So few answers. Because I wanted to click the button. That is the answer. Click the button. Increased duration. Increased duration. Huge poison resistance. 25% chance to break a poison build completely. But it's also a lot of gold. Increased duration. Increased duration would be really good for stuns. Stuns are really good for this dagger. Cool. Eat. Eat. So, can I... Oh, Heat Shelly. Heat Shelly's a real thing. Heat Shelly's a real thing. This one. This one. Heat Shelly's a real thing. 65% chance to get Heat Shelly and win the game. Okay. What about this? No. There are better bags that exist. There are puzzle bags that exist. We don't need to buy a square bag. Okay, they have 3 weapons. They have a little bit of luck for me to steal my luck. Wait, where's my luck? We stole their spikes instead. Okay, I'll take spikes. Dog. Dog Hammer. Dog Hammer Shelly. Dog Hammer Shelly. Goobling. Dog Hammer Shelly Goobling. We're ready to do a pet build. Stamina. Broccoli. That's a lot of things. That's a lot of things to consider. We can make the Flame Shelly. Flame Shelly. Alright, so I need 3 gold to buy this. Do I want it? Yeah. Why do I want it? Because I just got that dog. We have a couple weapons. It sounds good to me. This Goobling. Is Goobling... is weird. So you want to be friends with Shelly. You are 3.5 second. You. We're close. We are close. What are you doing? You don't have to be there. This one. That is perfect. Wait, is this also... This is also a class item. Alright. Do I want to try and get this in the bag? Yeah. Class item. So now we should have no stamina problems, probably. Wait, the gooblings are also pets. Wait, why do gooblings care? Gooblings don't care. Okay. I do care about the goobling, though. There's too much that I care about. Start of battle is fine for the goobling. I just care too much. The game has too many things to care about. Alright. So wait, you want pets. Could I get you another pet? Kind of. We'll worry about that after it's crafted. Start the battle. Win the game. Easy. Wait, there's a purple gem. Hey. Purple gem. Boomerang. So the problem with the boomerang is, God, it's a pain to craft. But if you get it for free, it's kind of awesome. Achievement. All of the achievements forever and ever. Nobody cares. Huh. Items use buffs. Was that me or them that honked? So this lucky bow is just better than this. Unless we buy this whetstone. I might give up on the whetstone. This on sale is kind of good because it gives a bunch of buffs and it uses a couple buffs. And the more that we get these puzzle bags, the more that I want to use and give buffs. Wait, I didn't make the flame Shelly. There's too many things to pay attention to. I was going to say it's too early in the morning, but it's not early in the morning. It's early in the morning for me. That's not the same as it being early in the morning. It goes faster for each pet. I do like the idea of this dog seeing very many pets. Very many pets. So we're going to fix Shelly in a second. Shelly is a big heal, but the thing is, this dog scales. Yeah, but Shelly's a big heal. Big heal. Once it's a flame Shelly, then I can prioritize it. Right now, I use next to no stamina. Right now, this does next to no damage. Huh. Yeah, but everything else does next to no damage too. This could increase my damage slightly because of buff things. I think I have to decide between the whetstone and the buffs. Let's go buffs. Wait, then why am I buying a stamina bag? Because it's on sale. Berserker armor. Kind of good. Kind of. This one. This one is a better Goobert activator. Oh, God. I don't want to figure it out. I don't need the stamina from that bag. So that's good, at least. I don't want to figure it out. Okay. Turbo Shelly. Sand is still in this bag. We're good? This is here for the goobling. These two are here for the goobling. This one is backwards. Okay. Duration, debuffs, refund using buffs. The fact that you just get like a free energy amulet that gives you 4 space is crazy. Good heals from Shelly, who's about to be a Turbo Shelly. So proud of you, Turbo Shelly. Turbo Shelly. We could do the musical instrument Turbo Shelly build. Real build? Kind of a real build. So the weird thing early game is these red gems. They say 15% lifesteal. 15% of 4 to 5 damage is 1. So there's no difference between a chip gem or these regular rubies early game. Pandemonium. Wait. 9 to 11 damage. Wait. Food activates. Inflict poison. Wait. I may be too quick to dismiss. What is your cooldown? 2 seconds. What is your cooldown? 2 seconds. Food activates. Debuff. There are too many things in the video game. Food activates. There's a blueberry over here. Pandemonium just does damage. Wait, but it wanted to be in this bag. Okay. There are times that these bags are fun. Uses buffs. You do not use buffs. Food. Food does sound good. Item activates. This one. Do I even need this square bag? Okay, what am I doing with this bow? The bow is decent. Positioning it is not going to be the most fun. It's easy. Easy game. It does give a benefit. It gives luck, it gives stamina. Supplies its own stamina somewhat. Shelly, 11-second cooldown. Quicker cooldown. This one is a debuff. This one goes on Shelly. This one goes on here. Alright, we want to buy that blueberry, but I have nothing to sell. Could sell one red gem. One red gem. Do it. Was that blueberry worth buying? Yeah, I think so, because it also enables mana things. So we're not planning on doing Pandemonium, but who knows? Could happen. Where's Knife to meet you? It's right here. Pandemonium does damage. Wait a second. 9 to 11 times 15%. Now we're almost getting 2 health in a swing, which is twice as much as 1 health. Okay. Mana items. I have 2 mana items. Are you a mana item? No. Your darkness melee weapon. They are doing magic things, and they're doing hungry blade things. So they could do mana thirst. They're doing a lot of mana things. They have already got the cupcake staff coming. Alright, but are they just going to print Vamp? And do they have enough mana? I have questions for them. So this one became a lot better for spikes. This one is insanely good. This one, too much money, too much space. Too much garbage, 2 gold. This one. I would like that musical instrument. So we get to duplicate buffs. Quit. Quit. Stop. You're so jiggly. Okay. I get to generate buffs. Thinking about getting rid of the sand to buy the bard. Could get rid of the hammer. I don't expect to do much more with the hammer. Can't just reserve the whole shop. So this one is good because I have increased duration. I don't know if it's good enough because of that. This one is good because I get free luck, kind of. And crits are good, and you can craft into other collars, and it's just good. This one is good because it's a blueberry, it's mana, it does things. Everything is good. Everything is good, nothing is good. Alright, we want to rearrange. I have to figure out what my priorities are. I'm gonna pause, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm making progress, but I need more space. To get the space, we are going to sell this one. Bam. So now I can put even more pets into the video game. This one is touching 4 pets. That means that you are 60% faster off of 4 second. This is a 2 second, 2 second, 1.7 second. Not the happiest, but it's getting there. All right. Still want this bag, still want this collar, although the weapons... No, the collar's good. We're good. Start the battle. I'm happy with this. What am I trying to do? Eventually print a bunch of heat, maybe. Probably. Bunch of heat. When is the answer not print a bunch of heat? No idea. Right now, that is the answer for sure. And you can get other buffs too, because why not? This thing does other things. Holy big blue gem. This gem, 100% chance to pierce armor. Yeah, but I don't do damage. I do have an oil lamp. It's the closest I have to saying that I do damage. I can gain empower. This thing says more damage. This one kind of does damage. 9 to 11. It does not do enough damage to justify putting 16 gold into piercing armor. 8 gold because when I sell it I don't get the full value, but still, it doesn't even really justify this red gem. The red gem's here for later. I think I'm gonna sell the red gem. Crap. Selling the red gem because I want this bag and I want this collar. I want the collar more than I want the red gem. Now, crap. Now, I don't want to figure this out, but this is supposed to go right here. It's not hard to figure out. Yeah. And I just had to look at the board for a second. Who uses buffs? You use buffs. Got it. Think I got it. That one. That one. This one. Touching the one... the one food that I have. Crap, I'm not using the debuff bag. Do I care about the debuff bag? I don't know. Could care about the debuff bag. So the negative of all of these changes, God, it's a lot of stuff to look at and pay attention to. It is so much stuff. Video game. It is so much stuff. The video game. This isn't even the best spot for this. Alright, pausing again, be right back. Alright, wait a second. Kind of weird thought. What if I just didn't do damage? That's really weird because I currently have 3 weapons. But we have Ukulele, we have Shelly, and we have Armored Wisdom Puppy. These 2 items are friends with each other. And there's this one. Or these 2. If I just got a stupid amount of armor and heat... No, can't do that right now. You probably still want to be activating Shelly? I don't know. Heat is good. I like the heat. Wait, you also give heat. Okay, never mind. You're just better this. Fine. I'm really tempted to just try a crazy turbo Shelly build. I saw somebody do it. It was awesome. I saw 2 people do it. Your swords aren't even touching. You can't do that, Spoobs. I like your name. My name goes to Spider. Oops. I don't know why. Because it's Spoobs. Alright. These are the ideal gems. It's basically these or perfect gems, but perfect gems are only if you're like super set up. And what's it called? You want to spend your money like you have no more space on the board anyways. That kind of thing. Double axe. Crap. Double axe is just better than Pandemonium, but it takes up more space. It is decent. Especially now that it puts itself into battle rage. What about this one? This one is crap, right? Use mana. Cleanse debuffs. If you have no debuffs, do something else. Protect buffs. They did buff that part. Still lame. I protect buffs by being quicker than the opponent, because then they can't remove them, because I'm too quick. Too quick. What about... Power of the Moon is pretty good. What did I take? Knife to meet you. Crap. More stats. Wait, what about full body protection? Wait a second. I currently have none of the pieces. I want to get a helmet. Could get boots. Oh, the armor's a pain to fit. What about this one? Didn't need to sell the axe to do that. Blood manipulation. Kind of good. Why? Because it does multiple things, well, 2 things. Both of which are good. On sale. So I bought that for 4. I can sell these back for 5. Yeah, but Turbo Shelly would love to see these. Turbo Shelly. You would. I don't have stamina problems. What if we compromise, Turbo Shelly? Compromise? You can see one of them. What about a Genie Lamp? Genie Lamp gives a bunch of buffs. It's non-musical. Keeping an eye out for musical. What about Toad? Toad gives a bunch of buffs. It works with Rapier. Costs 6 gold. 6 gold is quite expensive. Things I would like to do right now. Change my bags. I want to change my bags to get more stars on this. Feels like I should be able to. Probably could. Start the battle. Don't care. We're at 5 hearts. We have 8 wins. We're destroying crap. That is the scariest stones ever. They don't have Empower. Still a lot of stones. That was a lot of stones. And they have hardwood. Sadly for them, the hardwood does not increase the damage of the stones. It did for like 6 hours, and then they patched it. When this first came out, it could work on short bows and stones, and it was broken. It was completely broke. It was amazing. And then they ruined it. 2 stones, 4 stones, 6 stones, 8 stones, one of which is Artifact Stone Death, and a crit wood staff so that they can get big crits. Big crits. But what they need is an Amulet of Armor. If they get that, they like win the game. Really, they need like 3 of them. Prep. Prep. I don't want to figure things out. What kind of things do I not want to figure out? All of them. Have I even thought about Blood Manipulation's positioning? No. Should I be thinking about Blood Manipulation's positioning? Maybe. This bow. This one. So this food could do double debuff things. YouTube. Why has YouTube stopped? Just randomly decides to stop. There's a dagger over here. I have knife to meet you. There's this armor. What is this armor trying to do with that ring? Crit ring plus armor. You keep the armor. Makes White Lily Collar. Item activates 35% chance to gain luck and regen. Items gain 1% crit hit chance for each luck and regen. Huh. Weird. Space. I don't want to figure it out. The things that I don't want to figure out. So I feel like my priority might be this ukulele. This one gives more buffs. This is worth a ton of gold. Knife to meet you is probably important to me. Positioning around it is going to be a pain. At what point do I say I'm not doing pandemonium things? Now? What about mana things? Probably not doing mana things. I want the dagger. I do. Don't want these. Phoenix on sale, and we are doing a little bit of, we're doing a lot of heat things. Phoenix is actually really good right now. I'm doing a lot of healing, and I'm doing a lot of heat things. And it's a pet. And it's a 2.5 second cooldown. And it would refund a bunch of the buffs it uses. Oh no. It's actually really good right now. Too much space. So this thing, use all your heat, but then it would give 50% of that heat back. And it does damage. It would be my highest damage item. Like, not even close. It's pretty well if this bag didn't have this little top part, but I could just say forget the pandemonium. What else would I use as an activator? This? Yeah, but that one wants to be in these bags. I could use 4 seconds. Ooh. Oh. I don't want to figure it out. It is on sale. It is good. Start the battle. It's not a build around is the problem. Like, it's kind of a builder. Ooh, that's cool. That is cool. They don't have stuns. It's kind of a build around for who? For Pyro, who has Lantern. At least there's a synergy with it. For me, there's not enough synergy. Not for the amount of space it takes. The thing takes up like a quarter of your board. So, I have massive healing, but it was barely alive. This one, they get to block range damage, which hurts me quite a bit. This one, 0 stamina. This one, 0.9 per second because of the heat. 0.8 per second. Wait, this is actually lower? Explain yourself. This one does way more damage. Explain yourself. This one does way more damage because we have oil lamp. 0.82 second cooldown. 0.88 second cooldown. I have to look at that. 7 more rounds. What is your base stamina? Is like super low, I thought. 0.7. Yours is also 0.7. There is a poison scythe up there. There's also a blood goobert. There's also this. And there's blood manipulation. Second time getting chessboard. I want the space, almost certainly. Do I want the blood goobert? I do. I do. I have blood manipulation. Do I just want the heat? I do. Do I want the blue sage color? I don't. Weapon hits, 5% chance for each luck to gain stupid amounts of mana. The reason I would keep this is to turn it into Vamp. The reason I want Vamp is because it's kind of broken. But I don't have a good weapon to lifesteal. Still, it's kind of broken. I think I'm selling you 7 gold. I think I'm selling you 3 gold. Other things that I would do. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Speed up the dog? No, I'm good. Start the battle. Tropical summer. Lots of vamp. The arrow's there. 7 vamp. 8 vamp. The vamp scares me. I would like to steal their vamp, please. They have regen to create more vamp. No. They don't have the sword to create more vamp. Blood manipulation. Lifesteal. They just don't do enough damage. They do have the thorn whip. To make the thing. I wonder if they accidentally made that. Oh. So this one. What if I just drop that in place of this one? Yeah, let's not think about it. Let's just do that. That one. So now, I have to figure things out again. Shelly, we have to talk. So this one can do debuff things. It wants friends. I have mana things that it could become friends with. Do you use buffs? You do not use buffs. I could put another one of these right here, but all these use are mana, luck, or regen. They do use a bunch of things. Vampire. Vampire's amazing. There we go. We're doing things. Duration. So far I'm not using duration. So I want another dagger up here. That's why I was looking at you, Shelly. I was looking at your potion, really. Belly potion. Alright, what would you like to be friends with? You would like to be friends with this man item. What about this man item? That would work too. But you're friends with blood manipulation already. Huh. So, to do that, Alright, let's think about this. Oh wait, why do I still have this bow? That's a question. This would be good as well. Prismatic sword, 1.4 seconds. This bow, not as good, and it's taking up space. The thing is, it's a decent activator. Yeah, but how much am I really building around this goober? Right now, too much, but could I build around it less? Maybe. This one could come over here. If this one comes over here, I can move the dog. Moving the dog kind of makes sense to me. Do I want to redo everything yet again? Kind of. Wait. You're holy. I knew that. Totally knew that. Okay, that changes my feelings a little bit. Yeah, but this could come up here. God, I think I have to redo everything. Alright, back in an instant. Alright, we're getting there. So one of the only problems right now is I'm giving up a star right here. I would eventually like this to become a light goob, I think. But that might not happen. This bow. I like that it gives me a bunch of luck, but it also uses too much stamina. You're gone. God, it's laggy. This one doesn't do anything. You're gone. This one says magic. I don't think magic's amazing, but it's better than usual because of Prismatic sword. You're in. This one is on sale. We're gonna sell it right back. Wait, I'm not rolling. Never mind. Forgot which character it is. These things. So I'm missing 1 star. These daggers, I'm gonna make the flame dagger because the flame dagger, in theory, can span both of these bags and refund 50% of the buffs. And when it refunds them, you print 20% more. I say in theory because I don't know how I get it to be a star and span those bags yet. But I'll figure that out. They're doing Dark Holy with that prismatic sword, which is super scary, and they had 2 lives because of the Phoenix. We are defeated. So yeah, this is one of the builds where I can actually see the Phoenix being good. Especially with darkness, so you want to be reborn multiple times. Yeah, 4 darkness things, that's cool. That's a ton of debuffs. And I'm not really doing anti-debuff much at all. Did I honk? Might have. Now, I do want to start combining up these gems. We have reached that point. Definitely want this. Ooh, and we can make the vamp collar. The vamp collar gives more lifesteal. It's just good. More lifesteal for each luck. And crit hit chance for each vamp. And it's just another vamp item. Okay. So now, I'm going to have to think about moving some of these things. So this one. Oh, never mind. That was super simple. You don't fit. You do. Crap. Crap. Plus 10% damage. Crap. It's just good, but it's also very expensive, and I really want that. So now, we've got 2 vampire items, soon to be 3. Oil lamp is a little bit weird. Spell scroll. Spell scroll's a little bit weird. Spell scroll can be unlimited healing, kind of. Could be enough healing that when this goes super speed, we don't honk. I'm gonna say no. We'll find other things. Wait, this one generates stamina for me. So does this one. We're good. Totally good. This one. Unnecessary. This one, crap. Let's figure out our bags yet again. It's easy. Easy, easy. 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 Easy, easy, easy. This one. Easy. The easiest video game. This one. You only have 2 stars. That's all I can get right now. Am I going to be able to get the 3rd star later? Yeah, I can. Alright, what about this box of riches? Sure. No, just sell it and get more gold? I don't know. Wait, I did say lightsaber goob was the goob that I wanted. Just pug. Only problem with the lightsaber build is there are enemies that'll reflect my own debuffs against me. Ooh. Staff. Goodbye, staff. Increased healing. We do tons of healing. That's amazing. This one. So, 3 stars. Bam. How much vampire is this? This is 45% vampire, and it can increase by up to 50% if I have enough luck, which I don't, but who knows. Maybe I'll get it. This one actually does not fit well anywhere, which is weird. So one thing I could do, I can actually reverse this. And then this can go right here. We have a bunch of coals, and I have a bunch of empty sockets. Okay. I also have a red gem. Was I thinking about combining up the red gems? I was. Huh. Definitely was. Purple gem. Purple gem's fine. Could go in the weapon. Yeah, it can go in the weapon. What else? Cooldown 3.5. 3.2. Would I switch the red? So the reds are just here to combine up so that I can maybe someday combine them up with that red. Beyond that, they don't really matter to me. Blessing of Purity did get nerfed, but it's pretty good. It's a holy item that wants... Oh, it's a holy mana item. Crap, that might be enough for me. Just the fact that it has 2 things might make it better than this oil lamp. Huh. There's also this amulet. If that is what? What would I even want? Refund buffs doesn't do too much for me, a little bit. I want this one. 2 holy items, let's go. Vamp, vamp. Game is crazy. What? I'm out of space. Does that mean that these red gems that I'm trying to combine up for that are kind of worthless? I don't know. Like, why am I trying to light a coal if I should just be selling a coal? Sell the coal. Sell this. Start the battle. Win the game. Wait, what about another poison dagger? I don't have another dagger. Cool. Chunks. Holy damage. What the hell just happened? Alright. 2 chunks. Eat. 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 Gain 1 heat. When you have at least 12 heat, 30% chance to stun your opponent for 0.4 seconds. 0.4 seconds stun with a 30% chance, 1.05 cooldown, 1.29 cooldown. They are going to make an obsidian dragon instead of a 3rd chunk. Interesting. They're making the fire dagger. The fire daggers make perfect sense to me. They have Burning Blade, doing damage, doing damage, doing damage. It's just a lot of damage. A lot of damage. And they have armor, and they have stone, so they have defense. They're actually using this a little bit, too. It's not a priority, but they're making use of it. So, at 0 seconds, they've already got 24 heat. They've got some armor. Real life distraction. There's the smallest little gnat that flies right in front of my mouth onto my microphone, and I want to pause and kill it, but by the time I've paused, it's already too late. It's unkillable. All right, at 0 seconds, 24 heat versus my 22 heat. Then what happens? They have armor. They don't have empower, but their heat turns into damage. Wait, they've already hit me. They've already hit me, right? Where did they hit me? The lizard is hitting me. Oh, they're gaining even more heat. When do they stun? They hit me with Chonk for 42 with crit. They get crits because they have 3 of these. Oh, that's part of why they're blowing me up. That's a huge part. So, the only thing is those do make these weapons a little bit weird. It also makes the obsidian very weird in my mind. I would just make more chonks. I do like the daggers, but with 3 of these, your first 9 hits is enough to kill. Especially with this sword. As long as all your weapons are touching that sword. 2.78 seconds. How much damage did they do? My gnat friend is driving me crazy. They did 376 damage in 2.78 seconds. I mean, they can burn through the crits quick because of the daggers, but the daggers do damage. I would just be trying to get everything to touch that sword, but they're doing fine. They're doing just fine. I did say this Phoenix was the thing I was considering. It's kind of a lie. I was gonna say I never found dagger synergies, but I did. Phoenix, listen. You're too hard to fit. We're doing other things now. Never found a musical instrument, at least not one that I was paying attention to. Wonder if this chili is any good. 4.8 seconds. Heal 5, cleanse 1, gain heat. Doesn't seem that good. Red gem. That's what I was trying to combine up for. Make it even better? Yeah, we could try to get to perfect. There aren't that many rounds to do it in. Is there even time? Purple gem's good. Purple gem. Cleanse debuffs? If I'm getting... The problem is, if I'm getting debuffed, I'm getting, like, super debuffed. I want more stars on this. Which is why I was thinking about that goober, like, 10 minutes ago. This purple gem. Debuffs. Shelly would like to see this. It's a holy item. Wait a second. Holy item. Maybe that's enough for me. The healing potion doesn't actually do anything. Shelly's friends with it. You're friends with it. You would be friends with it. But I care about Vamp more than I care about Holy. Holy scales damage. Okay. Holy and mana again. Holy mana. Gain regen. Who cares about gain regen? I don't know. Sure. Feels better than just mana. Crap. You would like to be friends with that book. Instead of Shelly? Why? Why does it matter? What have I done? We're good. Alright, so now we got you an extra thing. Right? I got you more scaling. Sounds good. This one. Kinda crappy. Kinda good. Crown is also holy mana. Crap, and it actually makes use of the mana in a way that makes sense to me. Wait, should I have considered Crown over Scripture of Light? Yes. Too bad. Crown is one of the things that could have saved me in that last fight against the dragons. Still probably wouldn't have. I don't have mana. I really don't have mana. I'm out of stamina. That's why I thought about that green scroll, is I knew I was going to be super out of stamina. I don't even have heat. Holy, these things. Mrs. Struggles, katana. They were stealing my damage. My accuracy is down. How did I win this? They don't do anything. They just have a bunch of gooberts. They have a katana, super speed katana. They have that moon shield, which was screwing up my day really badly. Alright, let's think about this for a second. What do I need to think? I don't know. Your stamina. I don't know. I think it was just that moon shield, but other enemies could have a moon shield too. Round 17 Prismatic Orb is amazing. It's super expensive. We will buy it full price. Luckily, these are super expensive. You're super lame. But they gave you a lot of particle effects. Red gem. I'm trying to combine these up, I think. I don't know if I need that yellow right now. I will use this one quicker. This one. Twine. This one. I don't want to figure out which I'm getting rid of. You? So, what do I need the mana for? Mana for the book. Use mana. Yeah, but we can get mana from this. We can get mana from this. It'll even give starting mana. I could make the prismatic version of this, which would just be worse than Prismatic Orb, I feel like. God, Prismatic Orb is so much better than this. Because it gives me start of battle stuff, and I value start of battle stuff a ton. What about you? You're a pain. What about you? Ooh. So, right now, stars on this, 3 vamp. Right here, a bunch of holy. Oh, I like the vamp. You're back. You're here. Items use buffs. Items gain buffs. Is this it? Basically. Round 17. Start the battle. Wait, cat. You're only legendary. You're godly. What else are we doing? You're unique. It's a pretty good cat. It's holy. Holy mana. Holy mana. Could switch out. The thing is, how do I get your value? Could get rid of one of these mana items just for the cat. If I do that, this one's worth 18, this one's worth a bunch, this one's worth a bunch. I feel like the cat would just work. Yeah, I think I have to get just the cat. Start the battle. 10 gold. Sell the book, buy the cat. Ox or diff? Diff. Holy scariness. Okay, in my defense, you can't fight this. The only thing they could have better is they could have the big sword. 181.5. Blood Harvester is one of those items that it's worthless unless you're doing a vamp build and then it's completely broken. Completely broken. And the red orchid color makes it even more broken. This is broken, broken, broken. So, instead of the arrow, they did Mega Clover because this likes luck a lot. I wonder if they planned that as soon as they saw the Blood Harvester. Huh. Why make the Vamp Potion? If they think they're going to drop to 80%, which they might because they don't have defense, they heal back up. They could. I was just thinking, like, I would rather have this over here. They could have stamina problems because this weapon uses massive stamina. This is pretty cool. Because they need tons of regen and they would be happy to steal it. This does huge damage. Good build. The bird. Would you ever make the Paradise Burb? I don't know if the burb even gets to do anything. If the jinx. Fight might be over too quick for it to really matter. 4.23. Activations. But it's there for a long fight. You're not going to have a long fight. It gets 1 activation. So, it does remove a lock, but this is why I value heat so much. In my mind, 3 heat is just better than this Jinx. This 3 heat speeds everything up 6%. This speeds up just the star items 5%. It's a pain to position. It could do more. Right, I should be thinking about a Jinx for you, because you can do more for real. I see the reason to take Jinx with Ukulele. Without Ukulele, They blew me up. Holy stuff. Crap. So, I need this bag to go with that sword. I don't want to figure this out. Items give buffs. I don't want to figure this out. Items give buffs. So that one's easy. At least there's that. Now, we gotta figure out the healing bag. That should be easy. Another armor bag would help a ton. Figure out the healing bag. This is a net positive amount of space. Big time. I should be able to fill out all of my space using these bags. I think so. We want to switch to the cat. This potion. Switch to the cat. This bag is interesting. Stamina bags are really good for me right now. The healing on this is insane. 20% more healing. Vampire is basically always good. The cat. Alright, overall bag situation. I am missing how much space once I put these 2 in. I would like to get this stamina bag, but I don't know if it fits well. I'm looking. I don't actually need this duration bag, which is weird. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4 space. If I could fit this, I would be missing very little. Things to consider. This. Weird. You become a crappy item. Super crappy item. Huh. Super crappy items. When are they going to do a cat transformation? That would be cool. Alright, this is round 18. I do need to figure out the bags. So this darkness bag is 4 space. It doesn't do anything for me. Does it help to replace it? Not really. The big problem is I like how a lot of my bags are set up and I don't have an armor bag. I don't have enough armor bags. Does this help? So this could help if I put it up here. Basically, if I put it in place of a 4 space, it could in theory help. Practice, it doesn't. Alright, I don't think I can just pause, because I'm not going to figure anything new out staring at it. Alright, I'm going to sell this. I have to decide on that cat right now. I want this bag. What else would I sell? Oh, I can sell stamina bags. No, I like stamina bags. I could sell square bags. But my bags don't fit. My bags don't fit. This is annoying. It's difficult to fit the square bag. I have no duration things that I care about. Cat might be too expensive. Wish it wasn't so. I do kind of think it's this scroll. Wait, the scroll is also a mana item. Okay. You're also a mana item. I do want you. Good enough for me. This book does very little for me. What is it that you do? Very, very little. But who else is using mana? Nobody. Gain regen, heal for 10. Make other holy items happy. Maybe that's enough for me. Could be enough. Alright. One roll. This book. This one. This one. That's it. Final answer. How are you doing? Pretty good. Start the battle. Wait! Should have put another thing in there. My bad. Def 04531. Heat. Heat, heat, heat. Spikes. Do you have a green amulet? You do not have a green amulet. Sucks to be you. They do have a moon shield, so they are strong against all of my weapons. Stamina. If we look at stamina, the problem is the shield still like hard counters me. Stamina used 12, 4.5. This one falls off after how many hits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good to know. 5 hits, and every hit it uses less and less. So it falls off very quickly. Stamina gained. So we gained 3 stamina from the scroll over 11.4 seconds. The problem is I wasn't getting to use the stamina because it was just being removed. Shield hard counters me. If it wasn't for Knife to Meet You, I would have got rid of all these daggers and just went full build around the sword. Might have even gotten rid of the Chili Goober, which is weird. Probably would have. How did we do? Plus 10. Plus 11, even better. 70 diamond. Climbing towards masters. History. So we lost 1, 2, 3, 4. See how we do out of 10. First battle. 1 out of 10. It looks pretty easy. They're doing debuff things, which can be scary. I don't have luck. That is scary. Cheesy cookie. Wait, that is scary. Wait. They're dead. 106. I do have Vamp. Crit chance, 80%. Lifesteal. So much lifesteal. And we're in the healing bag. Alright, 1 win. Hammer Dagger. I don't think they do enough quick enough, but that purple cap messes up my day, so maybe they do? I don't think so. Problem with Hammer Dagger is it doesn't scale at all, so... Or usually it doesn't. Flame Daggers kind of can, but it runs out of stamina usually. So, you gotta kill in like the first 2 hits. 3 hits? Somewhere in there. You gotta kill quickly. 2. Lots of mana. Stupid amounts of mana. 2 crowns. I don't know what to think about this one. That is a crazy amount of mana. 3 wins. It's a crazy amount of mana. They drank it all, and they used it. You're not triggering anything when you get drank. You trigger other potions. You give random buffs. I still don't know what to think about this one yet, except that it has a lot of stars and diamonds and triangle. It's too much, but it has a lot of things on it. Double purple cap screws up my day. 3 wins. I think that was 3. This one can mess up my day. Debuffs. Debuffs, they shred my buffs, but only if they're quick. They're frosted a little bit, yeah, but they're slowing me down. So they will remove my buffs. We're just counting on this sword lifestealing so much that I think I'm dead. I'm blind, I am dead. 3 wins, 1 loss. Yeah, blind is one of the things that can still screw up my day, and just so much cold that this item, 4.59 seconds, 6 point, we're dead. 3 wins, 1 loss. Pets. All of the pets. And the staff. Yeah, but this weapon's crap. This Goobert. It seems like it should be good. King Goobert's good. It's so expensive. Like, for the amount that you invest in this, I expect it to be as good as Chonk or as good as Gollum. And it just isn't. 4 wins, 1 loss. This build. I haven't seen this build too much. in a little bit. Probably because there are better versions now. 5 wins. Like, this just isn't... You could have a cupcake golem instead. I guess you'd be printing spikes. I'd rather have the spikes. But you could get a cupcake golem to print Empower. What are you doing here? I don't know. They're doing spike things. They don't have to be making all the spikes either. I guess it does deal additional damage per spike. Alright. I don't know. 5 wins. 1 loss. This scares the crap out of me. Whenever I see this sword. Like, oh, I'm about to die. But they don't have... Oh, there's their Empower. They don't have the Empower for it. Yeah, they do. The thing just hits like a truck. They do have the Empower. They do have the Empower, and they have the Vamp, and they have the spikes. I mean, it gives the Vamp and the spikes. Do they have the regen to feed it? Wait. I'm dead. But what if I heal back? Holy damage. God, that thing is crazy. I need to build this someday. 202 to 212 damage. 1.43 second cooldown. Uses 2 stamina. That's not even that much stamina. 2 second cooldown. They're not speeding it up. I mean, they are, because it's in this bag. This bag, it gives more buffs. Uses 3 regen to give 10 buffs. This thing is insane. 8 space. God, I should build that. What does it take? It takes Twine, it takes ILG, and it takes Bloodthorn. And Bloodthorn is already hard to make. It's such a cool weapon. I feel like I either have to dumb luck roll into it, which is super expensive, or I really have to plan for that one. 5 wins, 2 losses. 5 wins, 2 losses. Buff build. Lots of mana. Wait, if you're just printing mana, they do have a mana orb. So you're just RNG for what you're going to be printing. If it's luck or mana, they're screwed. If it's Empower, they're screwed. It really has to be heat. You're screwed. Empower just doesn't do it. Maybe it will, because they end up with so many buffs. And so this thing just does crazy damage. Maybe they are fine. The problem is they only have the 1 weapon. But it's a big weapon. So even without the Empower, this thing would be doing crazy damage. It just wants to go quicker. And heat is the way to go quicker. Yeah. They got unlucky with the Empower, which is weird because it would be like the second best buff, but the best buff is heat. Bad luck. KO. KKO. 6 wins, 2 losses. Hammer Dagger. Huh. Tons of mana. Bam. Those hits. They use up tons of mana. Hit again. Bam! Those crits with the Lucky Pig. That's the way to do Hammer Dagger. One of the ways. They refund a bunch of the mana. They have stupid amounts of mana. Mana Orb. This thing. Holy defense. All they're missing is Armor Amulet. Always Armor Amulet. This one to screw up my stuff. And Empower is good for them. How are they getting all that Empower? From carrots and from Mega Clover. And maybe from this a little, but mostly from those. This one. Crit hit chance. No crit hit chance. But they've already got the crit hit chance from this. That's a cool setup. God, there's a lot of them in this bag too. 100% crit chance. Good speed up. Wild build. Alright. 6 wins, 3 losses. Final fight. Huh. Gains Vamp. Chain Whip, you can't support that with stamina, can you? They do have 2 stamina potions. Silver Specialist. I mean, they have a turtle without a shield. Sad thing, they didn't even get to drink one of their stamina potions. Why did they not get to drink their stamina potions? 1.5 per second, 1.4 per second, 9.8 max. They're using my same bag. They have how many stamina bags? 1 stamina bag, 2 stamina bags, 3 stamina bags, 4 stamina bags. Yeah, 4 stamina bags is a good amount to drink through. They have amulet? Hawk rune, wait a second. Why not use the Hawk rune? You're not doing enough debuffs to actually do blind things. Like, if anything, these blind are just going to get used against you if you go up against a debuff build. Put the Hawk rune into the weapon. Hawk rune is so good. Especially if you have crit chance already, which you do. 20% crit chance from the cat. Hawk rune. Increased duration. No, you gotta turn this sideways. It's supposed to hit the thorn burst. Little things. Alright. And this should be hitting the crown. What are you doing? You don't have a single darkness star? They've got the regen at the start, but then they run out of regen. Alright, this can print more regen. They have an item that all they have to do, forget this one, scoot this up, turn it sideways, it hits this and it hits this. These are 2 items that care about duration so much. Alright. We're getting closer. For now, that is gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.